This usually be the food of the player.
What's up, people? It is week 35 of 2018, and these weeks are just flying by, tell you what. But this is the first week, as mentioned in the last video, where I reduced my bench volume significantly and upped the intensity a little bit, and we are trying to get a good peak going here so we can hit a big 1 rep max in the next couple of weeks or so. Yeah, so 250 is now my new test set, and then on Saturday felt pretty good, went up to 260, and that moved well as well. But then on my volume work, I discovered that when you're dealing with really heavy weights, in this case I moved from 225 for volume work up to 245, the line between when things are easy and when things are really hard is very abrupt. It's not like when you're doing light weights and you can kind of feel it building, you know, you're slowly slowing down. Look at this rep, oh my goodness. We're gonna try and avoid that kind of thing in the future. But this week, I definitely had to go gingerly through my squats and deadlifts. On Sunday, it just worked up to 225 for a double. And I also did my conventional deadlifts at the usual weight and volume of 230 for 6x6. However, I'm not sure in the end that was the best idea because it didn't feel so great afterwards. And things don't seem to be getting much better. So I probably need to tone this down, do a little lighter weight, a little higher reps, just try and get some easier stress on that hip because, yeah, it's not feeling so good. So hopefully we can get that feeling better fairly soon. But bench is still feeling good, of course. And Sunday's workout is now, instead of 205 for 32 reps on the volume work, it is now 225 for 16 reps on the volume. And it went well on Sunday because I managed to remember, yeah, don't get into a situation where you're grinding reps. And these were all nice and fast, and so definitely loved it. As mentioned previously, I had my yearly physical with my primary care doctor scheduled for Tuesday of this week. So since I had to fast for the blood work, I ended up not working out on Tuesday, and that actually ended up being kind of a good thing, which is crazy in my mind because I'm like, wait a minute, days off are good? That's crazy talk. Still waiting though on the results from all that testing, so I will let you guys know what comes of that, if anything. So anyway, moving on to Wednesday, which of course is hump day! Oh yeah, and it was a good hump day indeed. And you guys remember these? Yeah, hip bugging me, so why not get back into doing these pistols? I haven't done these in ages, so if you guys have been with me for a while, you remember this for sure. And moving on to deadlifts, even though I had previously thought I would just do lightweight for high reps, I decided the complete opposite, to do a heavyweight for low reps and see if my hip could handle it. Because what I noticed is that in this position, the sumo position, since my torso is more upright, it doesn't seem to put quite as much pressure on my hip, which is good. And I finished off with 315 and felt pretty good because I hadn't handled anything this heavy in quite a while. I had normally been keeping the weights much lower and the volume much, much higher, as you guys know. And on to the bench, and 230 dead bench flew up, as did 250, the judgment set, as I like to call it these days. Judgment, yeah! So I figure I'm definitely good for 265, and we'll kind of see how this goes. And it also flew right up, and I was like, holy smokes, I think it's there, so we might as well take a shot at the big old PR attempt. So we're just going for the smallest increment you possibly can, which is for me 2.5 pounds because I have my 1 1/4 plates that I can put on each side. So 272 half on the bar, and here we go. Yeah, mother yeah, mother yeah, mother yeah, mother yeah. So yeah, obviously super pleased with that. That is awesome. And I even went on to do my volume work, which was 16 reps with 225. And since I got the big PR that I've been chasing all year, you know what happened after the work.
Homer, I have to go out to pick up something for dinner.
Steak?
Money's too tight for steak.
Steak?
Sure, steak.
Yeah, steak, mothers, yeah, yeah. And it was extra delicious because I earned this one, yeah. Oh, by the way, my body weight after Wednesday's workout was 150.4, which is a good 4 pounds lighter than when I hit my 270, so that is improvement. More weight on the bar, less weight on the body. And volume data for week 35, big drop, obviously, mostly since I missed a day and had dropped some deadlift volume. But that is good, making me rested up for big benches, yeah. And 2018 goals update screen. Yeah, question mark for no injuries because that hip is bugging me, but we're kind of working around it, so we'll see. Anyway, got a new 10K best time, 49.09, taking another 4 seconds off. And we got the big bench PR this week. That is excellent. And for the 12K chin-up challenge, we're currently at 84.74. And for the 8 million pounds challenge, we're currently at 5.7 million. And last but not least, diet data screen. Yeah, really not sure what was in that steak, so we're just going to kind of guess that it was on target. Anyway, body weight up a quarter pound, and yeah, 149.36. Again, that's like 4 to 5 pounds lighter than when I hit my previous best bench. All right, mothers, great week. I'll catch you next time. Bye.